We're seeing now demonstrations in the streets of Iran against the regime. Do you support those protesters, and would it be a good thing if they brought the regime down?
Well, the protesters are protesting, as I understand it, this brand of protesters, about the fact that that plane went down, and many students were on that plane, and these are largely students in the street. I think the Iranians should have not had commercial flights going off when there was.
They're calling at the regime for lying. They're saying death to Khamenei as well.
No, well, whatever it is. But the fact is this: there were protesters in the streets before against the regime. After the taking out of Soleimani, there were protesters in the street joined together, as you know, against us. That wasn't good. Taking down this plane is a terrible, terrible tragedy. And they should be held accountable for letting commercial flights go at a time that was so dangerous. But there are different reasons why people are in the street.
Different reasons, Pelosi says. What a word salad of disgraceful, dishonest blather. Absolute blather. Nincompoopery on an epic scale from Nancy Pelosi. That is what we see here. Appalling. Appalling. Pelosi is taking this approach and taking this tone. George Stephanopoulos asking real questions. Sometimes even the lib journos will do it. Do you support these protesters? Did you hear Pelosi at any point in that rambling word salad of nincompoopery? Did you hear her say, yes, wholeheartedly, with every fiber of my being, as a person who loves freedom and individual dignity and liberty? I wish the best for these protesters. I want their voices heard, not just across the streets of Tehran, but across the region and around the world. Where is Pelosi? This is the third most powerful person, at least in terms of presidential succession, in the United States government. She is Speaker of the House, right? She's supposed to be the person that you can turn to in a situation like this and know what kind of answer you're going to get. How obvious could this be? How much more obvious could it be? Do you support the protesters? Not a word of support from Pelosi. Not a word.
There was a plane in the sky, and it's very bad.
Thanks, Nancy. We know it's bad when a civilian jetliner gets shot out of the sky with a lot of people on board who are totally innocent, including, by the way, our brothers and sisters to the north, many Canadians, the worst airline disaster they've had in decades. Yeah, we all know that's bad, Nancy. We don't need you to...
It's bad when people die.
Thanks, Nancy. You're not you're not a total moron, but that remains to be seen.